So you were talking about Grandmaster Caz, right? And you grew up with Caz across the street from him. I've seen in interviews you said that you guys have always been real competitive with each other.
No, it's never been no competition between me and Caz. No, no, it's never for real, and he knows that.
Okay, what about rivalry?
Yeah, I would say more like a jealousy. It's more like a jealousy and an intimidation and a reality that hasn't been accepted. Like, you know, Caz has always been one for the spotlight. You know, he's very egotistical, wants to, you know, he's ghetto fabulous. You know, this hip hop thing for him is all he got. And, you know, he lives for this as far as like the fame and being recognized. But as far as like the talent and putting in the hard work and the lyrical ability, he's limited in those areas. You know, I did a lot. You know, I used to write for Caz. Okay.
No, don't say that. Wait. What years are we talking about?
Yo,
you gonna ruin a lot of hip hop. You're gonna ruin a lot of hip hop stuff right now.
I know it is, but yo, the truth got to be told. You see, because what you do in the dark will come to the light. And one thing, you know, I learned about hip hop is that when we was doing hip hop, there was codes that we honored. And even me sharing this with you right now that I've written for him is like, I feel like kind of like breaking a little bit of the code, because the agreements that we had and the things that I've done behind closed door for Grandmaster Caz's career is something that, you know, was between him and I. And I'm not going to go into all of that, but you know, like I said, I'm saving some of that for my book. But there is...
Wait. Can you just tell us this, though? Yeah. Was this like when he was already on? Or was he talking about like you guys are kids and like you writing for him?
No, this is throughout his career. We're not just talking about no particular time. You know, there was times Caz came to me and asked me for writings. You know what I'm saying? There was times he had a deal on the table and couldn't get no ideas. And he would call me and say, Wiz, can you help me? I would write the whole song. And he would get... Matter of fact, there was a project we did. I will share this with you right here, and you could research this up yourself. We did a project. There was a project in the UK. Okay, I'm gonna give you a small example, and they didn't like none of the shit that he was producing or bringing to the table, and he couldn't get the deal through. So he calls me and he asks me, Wiz, I got this going on, yada yada yada. Can you give me a hand? Yo, it's good. I'm like, in my mind, yo, no problem. It's what I've been doing. So I gave him a hand. I wrote the song. Me and my lady, she did some singing on it. And, you know, it's called, what was the name of the song? Begin to Love. Begin to Love. And this brother took that song. Now, I had wrote his parts and everything. This brother took the whole song, went to the UK, got the deal. They loved it. They loved it. So I'm like, where's the contract agreement? If they love the song, where's the payments and all this and all of that? He's come to find out, I had to call the company and tell them I wrote the song. They was flabbergasted. They're like, what? Yeah, that's my writing. Matter of fact, I'm going to send you the original to that. I had the original that me and my lady already done. So I sent them the original to show them, like, I wrote that. That's my shit. You can't even do nothing with it. You can't even put it out. That's when they said, yo, Wiz, man, we want you to do some things. So me and my lady ended up doing 2 more songs for them and getting the deal. And they never put out that song that I wrote for Caz because they was shocked. Instead, what they did was they wrote an article about it. You can go look this up. It's free for everybody to find out. They wrote an article about how like they were shocked that to come to find out that Caz accepted writings from Funkmaster Wizard Wiz. This was shocking to them. It was so shocking they had to put it in an article. So you can go research that if you get a minute to.
Wait. But doesn't Caz have this reputation as being hip hop's first ghostwriter or like writing for a bunch of people?
Caz got a reputation of being a liar. You see, this is what pissed me off when he came out with that book Written. Like, this is what I don't understand. How do you get the audacity to put out a book called Written when another artist has written for you? That's what I don't understand, because a lot of, like you just said, you look at him as this guy who's a ghostwriter for this person. He's done this for that person. He's the grandest of them all. Him and Melly Mel is the greatest. And he put out this book called Written. So if y'all are looking at him like he's the grandest, then what the hell am I?
Ooh. Dang. Wiz, you coming with that heat in this you breaking a lot of people's dreams, with what you saying, man.
Yo, let me say something with you, and this is for the people who's going to watch this interview. One thing people fail to get right is that a lot of people are looking at hip hop from a fan's perspective. So you on the other side of the fence. You enjoying the entertainment. You're being entertained, and that's all you want. So if someone's entertaining you, hey, you having a good time. But me, I'm not in this for entertainment, and I'm not in this to be entertained or to entertain you. You understand what I'm saying? Like they said, Wiz, you be doing too much, and you take this shit too seriously, and that's facts. So I'm not in this for entertainment. I'm not in this to play any games. I write all the time. I've been putting albums out. I've put an album out every year since 2017. 2017, 2018, 2019, this is what I do. I'm not still listening to Bellevue Patient. I'm not listening to Crack It Up. I'm not listening to Put That Head Out. I'm listening to all my new shit. The shit that I'm doing today. The shit that's relevant today. I'm not living on my past. This is how serious I take this shit. So when you got guys calling themselves the greatest and the grandest of them all, but still living on their past works, that pisses me off. You don't deserve that title. If you want to be the grandest, then what the hell am I?
So you never got paid for any of the work that you did with him?
See? You think you slick, Panda. I never told you that. I never said that. I never said that, Panda. Of course. Well, of course. There was deals and transitions that took place throughout our friendship and brotherhood and hip-hop camaraderie. But, yeah, man, it's just getting to the point where, I feel like, hip hop was being misguided, misinformed, half-truths were being told. And, then I'm hearing all these things coming out as far as like Africa Bambaataa. And then I do research and find out that Melly Mel didn't write the message, but he gets inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I'm hearing that Ed Fletcher, a.k.a. Duke Booty, was the writer. And I'm seeing these guys be getting all these accolades, but they ain't true to the game. They ain't true to the game.
So your thing is kind of like they're all in it together, basically. They're all in cahoots, like with.
When I told you that they've come together and created this collective narrative. That they all mastered and they all put together to keep themselves relevant in the game. So they're going to make Grandmaster Flash, Africa Bambaataa, and Kool Herc the pyramids of hip-hop. And as the founding fathers of hip-hop and this and that, when there was DJs who were there way before these guys were even there. You dig what I'm saying? These guys used to get equipment from Disco King Mario and stuff like that. And these brothers just left out the equation. So when I see stuff like that, selfishness and people hogging the history and only telling half of the truth to keep themselves relevant, I feel obligated. I feel obligated to put a check on that shit. And I feel that that's my job, to put a check on hip hop.